What's going on, Jerome? So we do a lot of 7-round Vikings mock drafts, but like we say, like Donnie, this is bowling. This is not Nam. There are rules here. So we did up some parameters of the Vikings in-house moves as well as free agency, because that does certainly change needs and wants as you head into the draft. So just back of the envelope stuff. Quasi-realistic. Maybe I went a little bit too hard in the paint in the free agent signings, but Kirk, JJ, Hawkinson, Daniil extended. Love it. Diesel, Dalvin Thompson resigned. Yes. Cook, Thielen, Kendricks, Hicks cut. P-Square, Bradbury walk. It's fine. Duke, MF, and Shelley. Bringing on back that love and feeling. And then Tremaine Edmonds, linebacker. Connor McGovern, Dalton Reisner on the interior offensive line. Sheldon Rankins along the defensive interior. Paris Campbell as a flexi wide receiver. And then also some random Brian Flores players like Nick Needham or Duke Riley or some former Miami Dolphins at Eric Rowe as a veteran sort of stopgap pieces on defense. So that's where we are at. So let's go. Let's go. I mean, so now, the Vikings are basically freed up to do whatever. BPA, or trade back. All right, so Vikings in this spot. Van Ness is on board. Cansey's on board if you want that absolutely super amazing interior pass rush. Now, a lot of people say, like, he's not Aaron Donald. Doesn't matter. It really does not matter. 5 trade offers. So the stupid-ass Saints, the Texans, the Commies, the Bears, as well as the Broncos. 67 is a big-time drop. But do we gouge your eyes out? You don't even have future picks. No, not gonna give that up. Let's see, the Bears, that's a big drop. All right, so the Saints, 29.71 for, give me a 7. All right, 34. We've overcome worse. One more time. All right, there we go. All right, so we moved down 6 spots, picked up a 3rd and a 6. So let's go. Resuming. So Deonte Banks is still on board. He was our guy we were looking at to begin with. Will McDonald is a stupid freak, man. Antonio Johnson, I love. Mazzie Smith makes a ton of sense. Ujulari, Tank Dell, Henley, Josh Downs, I love a lot too. Man. All right, so what do we do? All right, Banks seems like the obvious choice, correct? Correct. But Will McDonald is a lot of fun too, man. He's going to destroy the combine in his pro day. Antonio Johnson is also my dude. We got 1 trade offer. Don't want to go all the way down to 58 now. Screw that noise. No. So get the guy who can get the quarterback. That's right. All right, so Will McDonald, even though you got Daniil Hunter in there long term, Zadarius Smith is hanging around. You just love guys who can get the quarterback. That's right. All right. So now, do we make a move for a Hendon Hooker? Feels like maybe we should, but we'll let a couple picks bleed off. There goes McKee. Noah Sewell's off board. All right, so the Texans, we want to get all up in that ass. Oh, that's all it's going to cost? A 7? Can we get 239? Oh, okay. All right, so we got a fistful. All right, so they didn't accept it. All right, so we got a fistful of later picks. Maybe not. All right, so that goes through. All right, so Andre Carter is there, and you know why we're here. Like, you know why we're here. Is it Hooker time? Even though, yes, his ADP is super low. It's like, oh, just wait till 87, you can get him. That's not necessarily the case. I think Hooker's probably going to be going at the top end of the 2nd round. So that's why we're okay with reaching him. Also, I don't know why Stetson Bennett is even on here. Or do we try and get fancy? All right, because Tank Dell is still there. Carl Brooks, I love. Nick Herbig, yeah. Well, we already sort of doubled and tripled down on edge rusher. Do we go true BPA? Because, Sam Laporta is a stud. Do we go Iowa tight end as 1-2? 1, 2, 3, 4, get your booty on the floor. Sidney Brown is a stud. Hodges Tomlinson, if we want to go the cornerback route. Carbonette is just a bowling ball. I love him. Eli Ricks, Jack Campbell. Man, what the hell do we do? Do we trade down? We just traded back up. 76. All right, can we move down? And all right, so we're not going to take it. Hell yeah, let's go. Moving up, down, all around. All right, so basically we got the same board as last time, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, Keanu Benton is there. All right, so I want multiple of these guys. See, Jack Campbell went off board. That's fine. All right, so I want Benton. I want Ricks. I want Laporta. So can I get all three guys, or at least two? All right, so Dolphins are up at 77. All right, so if I package a suite of mid-round picks, we can get that done. And we get 240 back. Okay, we got that done. And Hendon Hooker, I mean, do we just wait? I mean, I guess. All right, Keanu Benton, let's go. So we got the edge, we got the defensive interior. And I do love me some Eli Ricks. Let's go. Let's go. So it's a Brian Flores heavy draft so far. Laporta's still there at 87. I mean, do we start packaging some of these picks? So the Giants at 89, except I want to come back up. So what's it going to cost? Like, can I just package all of these late picks? No, never. All right, like we said, we are in the hooker business. Oh, he's off the board. That doesn't matter anyway then. All right, so in this spot, man, people are going to get mad if I take Laporta. People will get really, really mad. But also, to a degree, I don't care. Now we're taking Tank Dell. Screw it. Screw it, screw it, screw it. And also, I mean, we missed out on Hendon Hooker. We played a little bit too cute, but it's okay. Extending Kirk Cousins does give the Vikings some time where they don't have to force the quarterback of the future. I mean, so they can look next year, which is all good. Then we got 5 picks coming up in the 200s. I just love moving up, down, all around. Also, I love these late round flyers where I can just grab my guys. That's right. That's right, man. It's good times. There goes Juice. Guys, remember Juice Williams, the quarterback from Illinois? I loved him, man. I loved him. Oh, I do like Aiden O'Connell. Where there's just something about him. Like that game that Purdue had against the Gophers where he was injured and just toughed it out. Like, I'm not saying that he's going to be a star, but picking him up as a developmental guy, why the hell not? Eric Ray, yoinks. All right, so we got some shiftiness at halfback. Now we're into the 7th round. 3 picks. I would like to grab... All right, want to grab a couple of lotto tickets. All right, so Cameron Mitchell, I like, yes. Trey Dean, I'm always in on Trey Dean. Quarterback safety. All right, we got 1 pick left. Do we just snag an interior offensive lineman? Feels like it would be the thing to do. I know that Mo Ibrahim is there chilling, but yeah. Forsyth. Or no. We always grab Carvin because he's a Jerome. That's right. That's right, man. I mean, we can have one funny pick. Come on. All right, so here we go. Again, establishing what happened. So Kirk, Hawk, JJ, Daniil resigned. Tomlinson is back. Cook, Thielen, Kendricks, blah, 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 blah. Lots of positions of need addressed in free agency. Yes, they can clear that cap space. Edmonds, stud, starter. McGovern and Reisner, 2 starters on the interior offensive line. Sheldon is going to be in the mix. Paris Campbell, and then some Flores players on defense. So you're able to go BPA, trade down, get a lot of picks. So Will McDonald, physical freak out of Iowa State, can be a rotational guy. Remember, DJ is in the final year of his rookie deal, but he can rotate in, and I love him. I really, really do love him. I got Keanu Benton, a nose tackle from the Badgers, where he can be that true blue 3-4 Zero tech nose tackle. I love getting him there. Eli Ricks, one of the more unheralded defensive backs from Alabama, but I like him, especially getting him in the 3rd round. Got Tank Dell, got Aiden O'Connell, Eric Gray. PFF loves all of that. We got some speediness in Tank Dell. O'Connell could develop. I mean, maybe he develops into a decent backup quarterback, but as a 6th rounder, that's fine. Eric Gray, speed and shiftiness at the running back position. And then you got Cameron Mitchell, Trey Dean, adding some depth in the secondary. And then, of course, Jerome Carvin. That's right, man. So, PFF giving us A. The fonts. That's right, man. But that's it. Your thoughts on our thoughts. The Viking 7-round mock draft with, again, Donnie. There are rules here. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.